Donald Trump is the first president in over 100 years not to have a dog at the White House. Instead, he decided to make the Democratic Party his bitch.
Get some! What a big Shazam to you people! Thunder Thursday starts right now. Next. I'm releasing the Epstein files, Pam Bondi says. Be honest. I'm releasing some of the Epstein files. Be honest. I handed out some binders to a bunch of influencers. Yeah, thank you. Pam Bondi, as of today, a total fraud. Yep. All right, if you've never seen one before, we wedge it in between Hump Wednesday and Spicy Friday. Got a great one for you. Your job. Let me know what your favorite one is down below. It's going to be fun. I'm burning through these today. Next, The View. Soak them in. Soak them in. Sassafras says, Joy Behar said this, we should cut SpaceX because we already have NASA. Gutfield. We should cut The View because we already have Animal Planet. All right, next, Elon says, time to find out what really happened to the hundreds of billions of dollars sent to Ukraine. We'll see. Next, Daily Mail says, young Indian man hospitalized after trying deodorant for the first time. How dare you? Next. Oh, Spike Cohen. It says, in other news, the FBI released the location of Jimmy Hoffa's body. Not so much. Next. Please Don't Infringe says, famous flops that will be talked about for years. Pam Bondi, Ray Finkel, and New Coke. Finkel is Einhorn. Next. When your gay liberal friend says taxes are what you pay for a civilized society. Stop. Just stop it. Stop it right there. Who else would build the roads? Next. Silencers are not worth the tax. Stop. It's not worth the tax stamp. Stop. Pay the $200 and go enjoy it. Sorry. I know some of y'all don't like that. Next. We have lied about everything. However, the Ukraine coverage is all true. Next. Everybody gangsta till the bear starts loading the artillery gun. Arr. Next. Well, it's Epstein files, not release day again.
Well, we're waiting.
All right, next.
If I can't have her, no one will. It's not easy cooking pork.
Next. Waiting for the delivery person to leave so I can grab my food. Next. You people. Yes. Next. What do we want to cut spending? Cool, let's do it. No. Next. Oh, look. Enough gum to last about 28 minutes. Yikes. Stripes. Fruit Stripes gum. Kids, ask your parents. Next, I told my husband I wanted to donate my clothes to starving people. He said that anyone who fits in them isn't starving. And that's how the fight started. Next, to catch the squirrel, you must become the squirrel. Next, me driving home knowing there won't be a second date, but at least she knows who really owns the Banks Media, Big Pharma, etc. And yes, I know it's etc. Yeah. Next, oh look, it's a High Point. At least it isn't a 6-hour P320. Oh, that one's wild this week. Next, oh, beep, beep, coming through. Here's Trump in the garbage truck. Here to pick up your pronouns. It's ma'am. Next, liquor store clerk checks my ID in half a second. Woo, me, that was fast. Cashier, yeah, I saw the 19. Me, yeah, middle finger. Ugh. Next, just to recap the last 43 days. Democrats voted to keep dudes in women's sports, voted against tax cuts, tried to block Doge from cutting fraud and waste, sued to stop deporting of illegals, are actively promoting World War III. Yep. Next, libtard protesters should pace themselves. I haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet. Haven't even gotten there. My Trump's getting worse. Next, climate change, where the weather is always your fault and the only solution is more communism. All together now. Get him, Greta.
How dare you?
All right, today's episode is brought to you by this one. Go cry, you bunch of commies, in blue and in black. You're going to love it. Everyone's going to laugh around you, and you might piss off your coworkers. Go cry, you bunch of leftist commies. You people, thank you for every thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. We're halfway through. Next. This is an igloo. This is what an igloo looks like when a fire is built inside. The fire melts the inner layer of ice, then surrounding cold refreezes it. A new layer of ice insulation is thus added that can keep the temperature inside the igloo at 60 degrees, while it's 50 degrees outside. And even the Eskimos inside know that Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Next, when you buy cheap eggs from a Cajun farmer and this hops out. Oh. Next, she says she loves you, but she doesn't even know what your favorite medieval helmet is. She hadn't even asked. That ain't no woman. You don't want her around. Kings know your worth. Next, angry NPCs. Next, stand with Ukraine. Stand with money laundering. Yep, 100%. Next, Michelle Obama's former policy director received over $100 million in 2023 from the government to facilitate the tracking of people, including children, into the U.S. under the pretense of refugee assistance. Look at the size of that hand. Geico Camel, go.
Mike.
All right, next, Simon and Ray Finkel. Two Ray Finkel memes in 1 week. I like it. Next, breaking bomb, boom, bomb. Secretary of State Marco Rubio just deemed that only 294 USAID staffers are necessary out of 14,000. The entire agency will be immediately reduced from 14,000 to 294 employees. This has to be the biggest mass firing yet. We'll see. Next, dear European leaders, why the H should American taxpayers keep footing the bill for your defense so you can keep funding your cradle to the grave socialism? Stop posting on X. Start paying your fair share, you ungrateful freeloaders. Get some. Next, change the name of tariff to carbon tax so Canadians won't be so upset. Canadians, what are you going to do? Next, how Canada thinks they look threatening you. And how Canada actually looks threatening the U.S. Gay Minnesota. Next. Oh, look, it's a show about a guy dating multiple women at once, watched by women who hate guys who date multiple women at once. I've never understood that. Next, single, taken, fighting the New World Order with dank memes and sarcasm. Yep. Next, still waiting for some arrests. Lucy, are home. Next, I don't care about some foreign war. I want the 50 million invaders out of our own country. I'm with this feller. Next, Biden used auto pen signature on many official White House docs, raising concerns over his awareness. You don't say. Next, Corvid says, diversity is such a strength that it requires 24/7 propaganda to remind us and a police state to enforce it. Next, autism spectrum disorder rates by country. What do you notice? That's wild. That's wild. It's a complicated story. Next, the Democrat cult is a religion of self-hatred that teaches whites to hate their race, men to hate their strengths, women to hate their femininity, and Americans to hate their country. Screaming goat. Next, Elon Musk says it's true. There was an insane slaughter of 150 million egg-laying chickens ordered by the Biden administration. Gunther says Joe Biden killed the chickens. Yep, he did. Next, Gaston was a village hero. He provided food, rejected thoughts for a respectable women, wanted to start a family, and died protecting the village from a werewolf and his prisoner. Hashtag Justin for Gaston. No one drinks like Gaston. Next, me waiting for someone to be arrested. Don't hold your breath. Next, Chicago, St. Louis, or Memphis. Either way you go, you're going to get shot at. 100%. Don't go to Memphis, man. Memphis is bad. Next, someone, let's talk and get to know each other. Me, where would you like to start? Astrology bullcrap, memes, jokes about my suffering, inappropriate political questions, unwanted opinions, or conspiracy theories. I got you. Spin the wheel. Here we go. Next. Why did the Mexican take anti-anxiety medication? For Hispanic attacks. Oh. Home stretch. Let's go. Next. I see dead people. And what are they doing? Receiving Social Security benefits. Not shocked. Next to the last, next. Vance. He's so hot right now. So hot. It's pretty good, pretty good. And my favorite of Thunder Thursday. Let me know what your favorite is. I'll be back tomorrow for a hot, spicy Friday. Gonna be a wild one. Here we go. Next. Pentagon, hexagon, octagon, his data gone. You people. Tracy Morgan, go.
No, 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 no. Hell no.
Back me up, go all in, by Joe Biden. I gotta win, save the country from sin. I won't never slack up, get your money back up. Try and cuss my voter and you're bound to get smacked up. Get up, stand up, throw your MAGA hats up. If you got the feeling, Kamala's unappealing. Trump's got...
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Diabetes.